If the color of my skin were a few shades lighter, and my eyes looked like sunlit lakes, if my name did not stumble off your tongues but rather rolled, and I never worried about how much my father makes, if I had attended schools where they addressed me by my last name, and maybe if I slightly believed that man came from apes, if the dialect with which I redirect my intellect was a bit more proper, then perhaps all 103 kilograms of me could fit into your predisposed shapes, or maybe I'm just making up excuses for the generations that will follow, whose minds pinballed and hollow, whose lies will have to be chewed slowly before swallowed. You see, blankets are made to keep you warm, not to hide you during the storm, and I know sometimes that it's tempting to conform, but these warm-blooded fingers weren't made to avoid pressing pause. So I'm going to need you to rewind back just a moment, and by moment I mean a few generations. This is social resuscitation, mind-breaking, soul-shaking revelations. No longer will my eyes bleed reflections of my Myanmar floor grounds. Nor will these ears stand to hear Palestinian children's ungodly sounds. Wherever these words float, I hope to see another unjust heart impound. You see, God gave me this voice to turn frowns upside down and dull the tips sticking off spikes on royal crowns. This unlabeled soldier is homebound. I am weighed, broken, and split by the pound. I'm locked, shackled, and silenced within these confounds. If I had one leg, I would jump from town to town for the people of your land, my land, her land, and our land, for the voices of this man, that man, and every woman. I am a poetic bounty hunter. With no intention of claiming no prize, they'll ask me what my profession is, and I'll answer with damn pride, I am a poet. Proudly and painlessly injecting bedside stories to the sleepless, swiftly and eloquently sitting on the tops of waves and bleachers, calmly yet strongly resting on the eardrums of preachers, lovingly and warmingly opening my arms for the weepers, painfully and shamelessly taking stabs at the stealers, using shovels called rhyme to dig into them deeper, and use similes and metaphors like dustpans and sweepers. You see, my words are so deadly they'll call me the Grim Reaper. I cage the lion that is my tongue, they'll call me the zookeeper. I'm climbing so high, this mountain only gets steeper. They say music is revolutionary, so follow the leader. So I pump poetic blood through your arteries like my heart was your loudspeaker, and I close my eyes to envision the likes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with the voice of a poetic preacher. I have a dream that one day sticks and stones will demolish your bones, but poetry will be your savior. Thank you. Woo.